was pretty much textbook the way you wanted to play a playoff game?
Yeah, I liked our start. I thought our energy, guys were engaged in the game physically. I thought we had good jump. I thought the first period was just what we needed to kind of let us settle in. Um, and for the most part, there's a little lapse in the second where we got on our heels and maybe didn't pressure the puck up ice or in the neutral zone as much, and they got some chances. But for the most part, we knew they were going to make a push and do some things in the third. But I thought, we were a little better, a little more on our toes most of the third period, and Blackwood was real solid.
How important is it to get off to a good start here and take game one?
Real important, in a short series. It's 7-game series just has a little different feel, but with 5 and knowing that you got to have potentially 3 in their building. I think for us, just with this lineup together, I think it was just important to get off to a good start and play the right way and not really focus on the result. We got both tonight, in my opinion.
Coach, it seemed like so often it was almost like the kill was better than the power play almost every time out there. How tough is it to be in the box so much in the second? But it seemed like you guys responded pretty well.
Yeah, you know what? We've talked about it. It's a dangerous team, dangerous power play, a lot of skill. But I thought our penalty killers, starting with Blackwood, did a great job. Steve Santini had a couple huge. The 5-on-3 was a real big point, and some big shot blocks there, and we're able to survive it. And then we did some good things. Shorthanded, and we're able to expose them a little bit. But on the other side of it, our power play struggled to get in and get possession, and we gave up some chances on the other side of it. So again, those are the areas that you're going to look at tomorrow and clean up for Saturday.
Blackwood obviously playing really good hockey right now. How vital is that for your team?
It's good, and first pro playoff game. So I think, like I said, there's a lot of firsts that way. Our lineup, you get Santini, you get Wood in here, you get Quinville. We've had these guys here all at different parts, but we've never had this lineup that you saw on the ice tonight, all out there together. So I think we were a little concerned with line combinations, and even though these guys came down from New Jersey with 3 games left, they never were all in the lineup together because of injuries and some things, and resting some guys. So I think it was just getting these guys getting their feet wet, and now the test is continuing to do it in game 2, knowing that they may make changes and adjustments and be better.
Did you guys talk about the forecheck and being aggressive and just making life tough on them?
Yeah, it was one of the keys for us. We wanted to get on their D and put pucks behind and really challenge them with our speed. I think with the additions of guys back, we're a little bigger and a little grittier with Coleman and Wood and Blandisi, all guys that have joined us, and they all have speed. So it's a little combination of some grit and some speed, and our game plan was certainly to establish our forecheck and make sure we were getting in and making life hard on them.
You talk about the play by Quenneville on the goal.
Yeah, I mean, he's a shooter, and we've been talking to him about. He's had so many goals that he scored high, and he's had so many chances that have gone over the net. And we've talked about. I've talked to him a little bit about shortening up his release, especially on the power play, to get it off more. Not so much worry about putting so much into it as much as focusing on a quicker release. But that was a good snap. We were hemmed in there, and their D took a chance. To be honest with you, we probably should have been better defensively in that. But he did win the battle on the wall, and he was able to break loose and 2-on-1. And we've had tons of chances against these guys over the year in that situation, where we talked a little bit this morning about guys not shooting and making sure you at least get a shot out of the play if the pass isn't there, and that's what he did.
Is there anything you'd like to see cleaned up for game number 2?
Power play, we got to do some things for sure. We made a little bit of an adjustment in the third period on our last couple power plays, but they're very good on the penalty kill and pressure the puck. And I thought our puck support started to waver a little bit in the third period as well, and as a result, they had the puck a little bit more. But for the most part, I think it's going to be being able to repeat. Not so much the performance, but the effort and the execution that we did tonight.
How about the defensive awareness of Thompson on the first goal? Because Helderson goes in, Thompson comes out, and then he gets rewarded for it.
Yeah, well, you got to, we want to activate our D, but we want to make sure that they're supported when they do get low. And, You know, he gets back there and he's able to get the puck comes back to him. He's able to get shot. Coleman, I think, may have tipped it, but we got good net front presence. But you know, for me, that really starts too with a simple play. Their D have a tight gap. Pietila gets in and gets to the puck first, takes a hit. We got good support, and then we get to the net. I thought the first period we had a lot of chances in around the net that we couldn't find the puck. But you know, that's playoff hockey. You got to find a way to get to those pucks. But that type of goal is a good example of probably how it's going to go.